Making his way to the ring from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Fight, Owens, fight! I hope for Kevin's sake, everyone leaves him alone. Poor Kevin's got the worst luck, is constantly mistreated by general managers on both Raw and SmackDown.
You ever stop to think that maybe the fault is Kevin Owens? Maybe it's the fault of the guy looking at him in the mirror? Kevin Owens is the most paranoid superstar I've ever seen. It's always everybody else's fault except for Kevin Owens.
He's good, though.
And his opponent, from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Dunne.
Almost a sick, twisted pleasure that Dunne derives from the opportunity just to hear his opponent scream and wail in pain.
Here we go, folks. It's Hell in a Cell time.
And I think it's safe to say that these competitors will never be the same after this Hell in a Cell match.
If Pete Dunne is one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
And Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up.
Toss to the outside.
Man, Kevin Owens, what a offense.
I'd say every superstar remembers their first match on Raw, but for Pete Dunne, Byron, his first match has a little extra special meaning as it took place in his home country of England. Well, not only that, Michael, but Pete Dunne also walked away from that match with a decisive victory over the WWE Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
We already established that Pete Dunne was successful in his first Raw match, but to me, the biggest takeaway from that was that the 23-year-old didn't exhibit an ounce of nervousness in front of a sellout crowd of nearly 15,000 in his home country on a big show like Monday Night Raw.
That's because Dunne oozes confidence. He was dominant that night because he knows it's just a matter of time before he'll be back on Raw. And in the main event, most likely. You know, no matter how many times I see a Hell in a Cell match, I'm always amazed at what these competitors are willing to put themselves through.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
Ooh, no luck against Dunne there.
Too quick.
Hard to dispute Byron's point about what these superstars put themselves through in an environment like this. For whatever reason, when the Hell in a Cell structure is in place, superstars willingly push the boundaries of physical punishment.
And then there's people like Shane McMahon who just take that to a whole other level.
He's displaying classic offense here. Incredible! This has to be it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Fellas, I know WWE's filled with stories of good.
What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
Oh, right across the knee.
Is that it? Is it over?
There he goes, crashing to the floor. You know, Corey, your memory of Owens' Universal Championship win may be a bit blurry. Wasn't exactly the cleanest or most honest win for a title.
Okay, I don't know if we have to beat around the bush so much for the sake of Corey's feelings. Kevin Owens was handed the Universal Championship when Triple H pedigreed Seth Rollins. It became an easy layup for KO from there.
Guys, I don't think you can have a conversation about great Hell in a Cell moments without bringing up the name Shane McMahon. He really has become synonymous with cell insanity.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Right to the face. With the damage sustained by Dunne, he could be on his way out. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued. It's hard not to recognize what Shane McMahon is when it comes to Hell in a Cell. As Corey was saying, but at what point is enough enough?
Come on, Michael, there's no such thing as enough when it comes to Shane McMahon. Even you know that.
Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
This is nothing, Cole. As this match marches on, he's going to be put through a heck of a lot more than this.
Kevin Owens is a force within the ring.
As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind-Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that will be ingrained in my memory forever.
Yeah, and while Mankind's the story of that match, I think a lot of people forget it was actually Undertaker who walked out of that match victorious.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp. What's Kevin Owens putting together here? This is what makes him one of the best.
Oh, God, man, right on the back of the neck.
Here's his moment, Michael.
What's Kevin Owens putting up a powerbomb? Kevin Owens gonna end it right here.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Bringing back up Pete Dunne's penchant for intimidation, I'm fine with sending a message during his entrance, but his attacks before...
Look at Kevin Owens. It's coming. Pop-up powerbomb. Well, that was a close call.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up.
Keep your eye on this one. Look at this.
I don't know about you guys, but for me,
The cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up.
Forward smash. Oh, what a forearm.
dirt.
That should do it right there. Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily, too soon.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon shattered the announce desk at Hell in a Cell 2017.
I was there too, Michael, and I'll tell you, I will never look at Hell in a Cell matches the same after that.
You were?
Lightning fast reflexes.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Owens might want to be careful here. Doesn't want to get ahead of himself.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
I would not want to be him right now.
moves. What acrobatics. Check out Kevin Owens' offense. Kevin Owens just too fast for him.
Surprisingly quick.
He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
Kevin Owens is looking to end this right now.
Oh, right across the knee.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
There it is. Now the question is, can Kevin Owens finish?
Guys, we oftentimes talk about the dangers of competing inside Hell in a Cell. Well, let's not forget these competitors aren't the only ones in there. It could be just as dangerous.
Dunne is in position. Dunne hits it.
To think,
Will it be?
Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily.
Gonna take more than that to keep the French-Canadian down.
He's making a statement here with this attack. No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Kevin Owens is a force within the ring.
Hooked up.
Oh, I think this man needs business. And there's a kick. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Look at this. Oh boy, he is rolling. Always entertaining when Kevin Owens starts his antics.
Kevin Owens is in position.
Right on the back of the neck.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
I get it.
Powerbomb! That has got to be it. I think that slam caught us all off guard.
Here's a cover. This singles contest has the victor. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
And you know there are guys in the back right now hoping they never have to cross paths with this guy.
What a matchup that was. Truly incredible.